Hey,
Thanks,
Maulik.
Jason, for the hi. Thanks, Jason, for the awesome introduction.
Thank you.
Hey, WordCamp US. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed your lunch and are ready for some coding energy. I could be there in person, but yeah, no worries. I will joining virtually this time. As introduced, I'm Maulik Vora, CEO of Zilux Solutions. Lately, I have been focused on marketing and sales, but with all the excitements around AI coding tools, I have jumped back to the development. And that's what inspired today's session. So before we jump into the session, quick show of hands, like how many of you have ever had a brilliant plugin idea and never built it? Yeah, maybe because of time issues or resources issues. But yeah, you don't need to be an AI expert to build smarter today. And we will see it today. I promise this session has zero slides about AI taking your jobs. It's here to make your job easier. All right. So let's jump right into the session. Zero to plugin in 30 minutes. So what we will do today, we will do less talk and more building. I will walk you through to setting up development environment using Cursor AI and its rules. And we will live code a real plugin from scratch. And then we will share a few takeaways. So let's see the coding environment first. So we have this Cursor editor. Many of you must be already aware about it. It is a latest AI code editor based on the VS Code that we all are familiar with. It has like files panel, the editor panel, and the chat panel, where we will be working today, not in the coding part. And then I also have a local WordPress setup where we have a plugins folder and a blank plugin that we will be creating today. And of course, local WordPress website where we will be installing that plugin live and testing. So going back to our plugin, let's talk about the plugin we are building today. So it's called Admin Alert Manager. The idea is very straightforward. It allows site administrators to display custom important messages right at the top of the WordPress dashboard. Why it's useful? Imagine you are running an agency and you want to leave a note for your editors or authors. For example, please publish only WordCamp US related posts this week. Or maybe you want to remind your team about a deadline or simply leave a quick instruction. So that's where this plugin can be useful. So what we have done is I have put a file called instructions.md and listed what I want to build. For example, a definition of the admin alert manager. Hope you can see it, but yeah, it is just admin alert manager definition, the use cases, and what we want as a functionality. For example, we want a settings page called admin alert. Then we want three input fields on that page. One is the alert message, the type of the message, like what kind of instruction or message it is, like info or success or a warning or an error, or whether that message should be currently enabled or disabled, like a toggle. In addition to the normal instructions, we have put a few standard instructions. For example, follow WordPress standards. All our code should use the prefix for this plugin to avoid conflicts with other plugins or WordPress. Yeah. So this is just instructions.md file I have put right inside the plugin folder. I have put this intentionally because our AI developer, I will call it AI developer because we have hired him for $20 a month, just $20 a month. Okay. And we will see. Okay. So what is next? Now we have our plugin requirements ready. Now we will go to setup Cursor rules. So what are these rules? So Cursor provides a facility to define rules for your project. So right here for this plugin, we will set up some rules for our AI. So like we will guide our AI, our AI developer that you need to follow these WordPress standards, you need to follow these plugin development standards, you need to follow these JavaScript, PHP, or CSS standards, right? So how will we do it? Let's go for it. So we can do it two ways. Like we can either manually put everything there, or simply we can use AI to generate our rules. So as I mentioned, here is the right panel. That is only we are going to use today. That is a chat prompt panel like ChatGPT. So there is a command called generate cursor rules. So again, I'm repeating, we are generating these cursor rules to define the boundaries for our AI developer. So I have put some basic rules. So I'm just copy pasting it to save the time. Just a minute. So here we go. So what it says in normal terms, like I am creating a WordPress plugin, create rules to follow WordPress plugin development best practices, general WordPress development best practices, WordPress JS, let's add CSS also. CSS best practices. And then we will just hit enter. Now, it will start creating rules for us. So like it will create a folder called .cursor, inside that .rules, and it will surf the internet. It will find best practices for WordPress, best practices for WordPress plugin development, JavaScript, PHP, and summarize it everything into the files. So regarding this cursor editor, anytime it changes a file or add something, it will give you two options, whether you want to keep the changes or reject it. So you need to keep it. For example, I am trusting AI for this session. You should trust me for this session, and we'll do it together. So yeah, let's see what it does. So it says I created 3 comprehensive cursor rules file for WordPress plugin development called WordPress plugin development, WordPress general development, and a combined file for GS, CSS, and PHP best practices. Okay. I'm just checking. Nobody's feeling sleepy yet, right? Think twice if you are. I know you must have food coma or anything can come up, but just keep alive. We are building a plugin right now. So let's see, let's look at the rules it has created. For example, this is general development practices. So if you are a veteran WP developer, you must be knowing like all these are standards that we should follow while developing for WordPress. For example, use error handling functions, use WP debug during development or more. Then the JavaScript PHP best practices, like use enqueue scripts, localized scripts, and more. And then the plugin development, like use WPDB or get option, update option. For we are building a admin page, so it needs to follow these functions and use proper hooks and everything. It also mentioned internationalization and the performance, code quality, and almost everything it has collected for us. So like AI, this AI developer is very ideal. It will go on behalf of you and will get what he needs to follow or not. So let's go to the next part. So up to now, what we have done is we have created, we have defined our plugin. We have created rules that the AI developer needs to follow. And now the AI developer will start coding the plugin. Now you all must be thinking, what should be the next prompt so that this AI developer can start developing plugin? It should be like some step-by-step instructions, some technical instructions, or do we need to do some R&D to set up that prompt? No, let's identify what's that simple prompt. And here you go. Let's start developing the plugin. Because it has instructions.md file right there, it has rules, it will start creating the plugin. Okay. So as an ITIL developer, it will keep telling us like what it is doing, how he is collecting the information. And I suggest that while AI is doing the coding on behalf of you, you should keep eye on it. This is the perfect moment to grab a sip of coffee also, but just watch the AI do the boring parts for you. So if you see the magic, you see the new files are being created. Okay, I received a message from one of the organizers. She's saying if this plugin works on the first try, they are buying cupcakes for the whole room. Sorry, organizers. Okay. Yeah. So one more disclaimer we all should be agreed. Okay. So as a human being, if this plugin works well, like everything goes smoothly, we will say, yeah, we and AI did a good teamwork. But if something breaks, we will say AI isn't quite there yet. It still needs to work. Okay. But I'm sure this will work. Okay. So yeah, as I said, we will keep all and we will see where it is going. It is now creating some CSS file. Okay. Any bets like how many syntax errors AI will throw at us? You know, right? The first one never gets successful. One, two, or just trust it. Yeah. Let's see. It is now creating some JavaScript file for enhance admin functionality. Nice. It brags well too. Like it keeps telling us is doing good. Hope it is. Okay, now it is creating a README file with installation and usage instructions. Nice. So while developing a plugin, you mostly focus on the core logic first. And then this install, uninstall, then the README are also the important files to publish them. So our costly AI developer at $20 a month is doing it for us without we telling it. Okay. It is also creating a basic language file for internationalization. Okay, if you are feeling sleepy, blink twice, but we are almost there. Okay, it is now creating an uninstall file to clean up when the plugin is removed. Nice. It has created many files. Okay, I think it is summarizing for us. Let's read it. Excellent. I have successfully created a complete WordPress plugin called Admin Alert Manager. It is giving us reports like what it did actually. Main plugin file, then admin class, styling, JavaScript, even documentation, internationalization, and cleanup. Key features, how to use. Oh, wow. Thank you. Otherwise, I wouldn't known how to use it. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. This is the standard Indian Bollywood style music. And we refresh the page. Oh, we have this plugin, Admin Alert Manager. It has also put a nice description for us. Let's activate it. Keep your fingers crossed. Hope it doesn't break our website. It didn't. Okay, let's find it. Oh, wow. So the plugin is created. It says alert settings, a few instructions. It has also added a default message to start. Okay. It has also added alert type. I hope you all can see the screen, right? Warning, error, okay, and the toggle. As mentioned, it is working. All right, let's save it. Welcome to WordCamp US 2025. Let's put it as info and click save. Go to the dashboard. Okay. We see the error message. All right. Small victory dance. We are just 15 minutes into the session and we have created this plugin. Yeah, it is not like very basic plugin, okay? It is also not so complex plugin. So one thing you notice about this AI developer, our costly AI developers, I will keep repeating, our costly AI developer at just $20 a month. It has also created a preview feature for us. For example, if I click warning, it turned orange. If I click success, it turned green. So, for example, if you hire a junior developer, you need to tell him, like, whenever it is a success, you need to show it as a green. But this AI developer is awesome. As I said, ideal developer. Even the error is red. Okay. So what next? Let's say, okay, one more thing, if you notice, you can use HTML tags also. So we didn't ask it, but it still has created HTML tags. Let's see it, if that works. Wow. Okay. So yeah, let's save it and see if it works or not, or if it is just, yeah, it worked. Let me click it. Oh, okay. We need to put a full URL. Just a minute. Okay, it's working, right? So it also supported HTML message types that we didn't ask for. Okay, as we still have time, let's add some more feature. Now imagine you already have a plugin and you want to add a new feature into it. So let's go back to our AI developer and let's appreciate, otherwise it will get hurt. Nice work, man. Okay, so what feature we can do is, let's give admin an option to display alert messages to specific user roles. For example, he wants to show messages to only editors or authors or subscribers. Okay, I have done some homework because it's midnight here. I can't go wrong. Otherwise, yeah, you will know. Okay, so in normal words, I'm asking him, let's add a feature where admin can decide which user roles will see the alerts. Only those user roles will see the alert. I will click enter. Okay. So again, a tiny stretch break. Raise your hands if you have ever broken a live website of your clients, of course. Many of us did, yeah. This is a safe space. You can accept it. No one will judge. Yeah. Okay, I started. Okay, it is also appreciating a C. This works mutually. Great idea. Yeah, I know we have a great idea. Okay. I'm just keeping eye on the time. If I could have said like 0 to AI plugin in 15 minutes, oh my God, that room must be full then. But yeah, let's not brag that. Let's not go into overconfidence. Okay, I will keep accepting. Okay, do you know there are other such AI editors also there? For example, Windsurf, which is similar to the Cursor. I personally prefer Cursor because it's based on VS Code. So it is easy to migrate from VS Code to Cursor. There are also terminal-based or instructions-based tools that is called OpenAI Codex. It's a very good tool where you can just put in your repository, GitHub repository, and you can just ask them to do that coding or do some security audits or do a performance bottleneck check or anything. Okay, now again, it is going to uninstall. Okay, updated the uninstall file. JavaScript to handle user roles in the live preview. Okay, let's update the preview function. Okay, you see, like it is also going to every place where this feature needs some adjustments. Yeah, I'm loving it. Now I'm getting bored. Ah, is the cupcakes already arrived? Oh, no. Okay. I think they will ban me. Nice. Okay, how many of you are thinking like I have a plugin idea that I can immediately try? Many. Okay, I have tried at least 8 plugins in last 4 months by this. Like now, anytime I need a plugin, I don't go to WordPress.org and search and configure that plugin. I simply go to the cursor and just, hey, let me do it. Like right before this session, I was creating a plugin for my friend where a new WooCommerce order will send a webhook request to N18 automation tool. So with all the order details, and it created in 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, now I think it is done. It is saying like I have also updated README file. Impressive. So whenever you are adding a new feature, you also need to update your README file. Let's see what README file contains actually. Okay, it says the plugin, then the features and use cases and installation, manual installation. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's see if our new feature is ready or we run into some problem. Okay, let me refresh it. Okay, nice. So you see this user roles to show alert. Like, let's say I want to display an alert to only editors. There is a small bug that we can fix. You can ask editor to fix it, but let's not go into that right now. So I'm setting this alert message now for editors only. Okay. And let's test if it worked. And success message, please. Save changes. Okay, you can also see in the preview, it is showing us that this alert message will only be visible to editor. So this AI developer also uh, keeps user experience in mind. Okay, now let me go to the dashboard as the admin. I don't see the alert. You see, I'm logged in as an admin. Let's log in as editor. Okay, I see. Welcome to WordCamp US for editors. Nice. Log back in as admin. I don't see it for me because I'm an admin. Let's enable admin, go to the dashboard, and I see it again. So our new feature worked in another 7 minutes. And I think, yeah, that is enough for now. Otherwise, it will break. Okay, so let's see what it actually did. So new user, like it keeps reporting very nicely. Okay. Now the main part, like everyone you must have heard saying you can't trust AI. It can break your website. It can have a problematic code also. So we have a solution for that also. Like before going to production, we always check for security, for performance things. So here we can also do that. So let's ask AI only, our AI developer, please audit the plugin to make sure there are no security vulnerabilities and hit enter. Okay, it is saying I will conduct a security audit of the admin alert manager plugin. It is reading all file. Okay, it is saying it has found some problems. So it has missed the nonce verification in admin form. It has also see XSS vulnerability. Oh, important one. It is missing capability check. So all these issues it identified, and now I think it will fix it. Hope it will fix it. Okay, it is saying now I'll fix it. Nice. So just look around. If any was sleeping, just poke them. Hey man, we are building a live plugin using AI developer. Your job is in danger and you are sleeping, man. No, no one's job is in danger. We just need to see how fast we can do our coding using these AI tools. As we see, there can be many security problems if we just blindfoldedly trust them. Yeah. Okay, it keeps going. Nice. I'm reading it. They are putting a security check to prevent direct access to the admin class and many files. Yeah. Oh, it is also adding a rate limiting mechanism to prevent potential abuse. Nice. Now, this part took a bit longer than the actual coding because this is important. So not only the security part, you can also like right after this, you can also write another prompt to let's validate if it is performing well or performance standards are maintained. Also, if you noticed, we could have mentioned this feature right at the start of the plugin development, but we didn't because AI developer, we are just paying $20 per month. So we don't overload them with as many information. So anytime you start building a plugin, start with basics, like only initial or necessary functionality first, then keep adding new functionality, keep updating your prompt, and then it will work like your co-developer, like your assisted development. Okay, now it is updating a MD file. So the good part about this AI developer is it will keep documenting everything for you. So it is now documenting a security file, then updating README file also. Let's see what it has documented. Just a minute. Okay, what security measures it has implemented? Nice. User capability verification and more. Okay, I think it is done. Okay, perfect. Security audit complete. All vulnerabilities fixed. After this, we also need to see if plugin is still working or not. Okay, I think the security check failed. It shouldn't be. So we say as an admin, okay, I think it is because, okay, yeah. So this has broken our plugin. As I said, this is live plugin. Let's fix it. Who will fix it for us? The one who has developed it, of course. So I'm just writing it plain text. Hey, I see an error even when I am logged in as an admin, and it will try to fix. Okay. So he is the good developer. He will accept his mistakes. The problem is with the nonce verification I added. Okay. Okay. I think we are right into 30 minutes. So while it is fixing it, why don't we take some questions? Or let's say key takeaways. So what we did, we realized AI can write code, but you must architect it. Like you need to set up proper instructions, then set proper rules. You need to set audit ready out, like audit ready prompts, performance wise, and everything. And then you can apply this same workflow to implement shortcodes, setting pages, or even CPTs. Like just bring your theme or plugin folder into Cursor editor, start giving prompts, pay $20 a month, and it should be all good. And while doing this, no AI PhD needed. It is same as ChatGPT, but it's inbuilt inside your Cursor editor. Just you need a clarity and a few good prompts, and that should make your plugin development easy. Okay, they say we have fixed it. Let's refresh it. Okay, yeah, it is back. Thank God. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it with the demonstration. I'm open for any question and answer. Please keep it easy. It's midnight here. Let me open the window so I can see you all guys.
Hi, can you see me?
Hi. Hi, yes, I can see.
All right, I've been developing some pretty sophisticated plugins using Cursor in this way. One of the things that I run into is after a while of the back and forth after hours, it slows down and it's almost like it's not as smart, not as sharp, and I have to then regenerate a chat. And I've kept the README file, but what I find is that it's not always a smooth handoff between chats. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's not as good. Do you have any tips on how to make that handoff between chats smoother?
Cool. That's a very good question, and we all facing it. So there is a problem with the context size actually. As your plugin grows bigger, there is a problem with the context. So what you need to do is you need to keep instruction files feature wise, like the separate files. And at any time, you need to keep in mind, like if you are changing any feature, you instruct them with the prompt. Like you also need to make these changes on these screens, because it will not remember it. As your plugin grows bigger, the context size will be smaller, and your whole plugin cannot be accommodated in this particular chat size. So you can do two things. Keep your instructions or features in separate files and use them while giving prompts. So in Cursor, you know, right? You can give context specifically for any prompts. So while providing that chat instruction, you give that feature file with it, like the README file. Also, one more thing, you can keep asking them, summarize me this plugin for me, summarize this plugin for me. So it will go to every file and summarize it, and it will rebuild his memory. So this will also help it somewhere. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Hope this answers your question. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Are we in food coma? Well, I think, yeah. Is there any question, or yeah, we should go ahead?
It doesn't look like there are any further questions for you.
Okay, that's even great. So yeah, thank you. You can scan this QR code. It contains a link to a GitHub repository where I have mentioned these normal prompts that we use. They are not that technical, but yeah, it's still. Also, you can find me almost everywhere. Just search Maulik Vora Zilak on the social media, internet, and I will be there in front of you. So I would like this opportunity to thank all WordCamp US organizers for making it possible for me to join virtually. I miss the energy of being there in person, but I hope to join you at future WordCamps. Until then, keep experimenting with AI and keep building. Keep in touch, guys. Thank you, everyone.